Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm very glad to have this opportunity to attend the conference. My name is Tan Rui. Today, I would like to present my paper, The Influence of Instruction Behavior in University Skin Class on Student Learning Attitude, Sport Commitment, and Intention for Physical Activity Adherence in China. I'd like to divide my presentation into 4 parts: introduction, data collection and analysis method, reach result, and conclusion. Firstly, I would like to introduce the background of our research. On July 31, 2050, Beijing was elected as the host city of the 2022 Winter Olympics. The Chinese government has made a great contribution to the development of the International Olympics. In the context of various policies that actively promote winter sports, universities in China are facing unprecedented golden opportunities to promote the development of winter sports and talent training. University is an important place for popularizing ice and snow sports and training ice and snow talents. Under those circumstances, often in skiing course at a university will become increasingly popular, and Chinese students can become an important force to promote winter sports. The skiing provides opportunities to promote mental and physical health, improve life quality, and reduce learning pressures. Therefore, it has become an important issue for university skiing education teachers as to how to guide students in skiing classes in a proper manner. Instruction behavior in physical education class refers to an influential educational activity practiced by physical education teachers to students. University students are potential participants of sports, and it is most effective way to lead a healthy life for Chinese students through physical education. Learning attitude is determined by an individual's belief in the results or attributes of behavioral performance, and these results or attributes can be measured. A positive attitude towards compulsory course of skiing plays an important motivational role in deciding whether to participate in regular sports activities. In immersive learning, participants' capability to interact at a considerable level increases subjective satisfaction and positive emotions. The fun obtained through sports activities guarantees and the intention for continuous participation. Thus, sports activities can be carried out frequently without any external control. As a commitment and enthusiasm of exercise increases the continuity of task and participation also increases.
From the research mentioned above, it can be seen that instruction behavior, learning attitude, sports commitment, and intention for physical activity adherence are all related. Therefore, in order to meet the demand for training winter sports talents, and Chinese education refer to promote the economic and social development of the society. It is necessary to train winter sports talents in universities. If colleges and universities start to develop and implement skiing courses, skiing teachers should pay attention to the influence of their instruction behavior on strategy students' personality. However, there is inspection reach on the relationship between skiing class teachers, instruction behavior, and students' learning attitude, sports commitment, and intention for physical activity adherence in China. Therefore, it is necessary to conduct this research to provide guidance on the direction of expanding winter sports popularity and training course in the social context of preparing the event of 2022 Winter Olympics.
Secondly, I would like to introduce the data collection and analysis methods in our paper. This study was conducted on 500 college students who participated in the skiing course at Harbin Sport University, which opened a skiing compulsory course in China. 500 questionnaires were distributed. 482 questionnaires were reserved, excluding 18 invalid questionnaires that were missing in the course of the survey. The general characteristics of the respondents of the staff who participated in the skiing classes at Harbin Sport University in China served in this study are given in Table 1. Questionnaires was used as a measure instruction behavior, learning attitude, sports commitment, and intention for physical activity adherence. The 5 questionnaires were slightly modified to meet the actual conditions of this study. With the modified questionnaires, researchers conducted questionnaire surveys in person to explain the purpose, content, and the other things to note when answering the questionnaire by themselves. To confirm the propriety and validity of the questionnaire, a meeting with 3 physical education experts was conducted. After that, exploratory factor analysis was conducted through a preliminary survey questionnaire to test the validity of the sample. Cranbach's alpha coefficient method is used to check the internal consistency and stability of the questionnaire. The principal component analysis method was used to analyze each item of the questionnaire. Rotation for factor analysis is conducted by the Varimax method to clarify the relationship among factors. Crow-Bahas alpha values was calculated to verify the readability of the questionnaire and frequency analysis for each item of the questionnaire in order to find out the degree of correlation between the major measurement variables. Correlation analysis and regression analysis were performed to verify the influence of the university teachers' instruction behavior on students' learning attitude, sports commitment, and the intention for physical activity. Adherence. The statistical analysis of the data was performed by using the SPSS-22 program. Okay, now we move to the part of results. Table 3 shows the regression analysis result of the influence of instruction behavior on learning attitudes. It can be seen that training instruction behavior, democratic behavior, social supported behavior, and positive feedback behavior have a significant influence on learning attitudes. Table 4 shows the effect of instruction behavior on sports commitment. It can be found that training instruction behavior, social sport behavior, democratic behavior, and positive feedback behavior have a significant influence on students' sport commitment. Table 5 shows the regression analysis result of the influence of instruction behavior on students' intention for physical activity, adherence, training instruction behavior, democratic behavior, social support behavior, and positive feedback behavior are found to have a positive effect on students' intention of physical activity adherence. Table 6 shows the regression analysis result of the influence of learning attitude on sport commitment. It can be seen that interest, confidence, attention, and autonomy have a significant. Table 7 shows the regression analysis result of learning attitude on intention for physical activity adherence. It can be seen that interest, confidence, attention, and autonomy were found to have a significant influence on intention for physical activity adherence. Table 8 shows the influence of sport commitment on intention for physical activity adherence. It can be found that behavioral commitment and cognitive commitment have a positive influence on intention for physical activity adherence. Now we come to the next part, conclusion. The results of the study are as follows. First, the instruction behavior of the Chinese university skin class was found to have a positive learning attitude on learning attitude. Second, the instruction behavior of the Chinese university skin education class was found to have a significant influence on sport commitment. Third, the instruction behavior of the Chinese university skin class was found to have a positive influence on the intention for physical activity adherence. First, the learning attitude of the Chinese university skin class was found to have a positive influence on sport commitment. Fifth, the learning attitude of Chinese university skin class was found to have a positive influence on students' intention for physical activity adherence. Sixthly, the sports commitment in Chinese university skin classes was found to have a positive significant influence on intention for physical activity adherence. The following suggestions are provided according to the above research results. First, in recent years, the Chinese government has selected excellent access and teams to enter the provincial and nation teams in order to promote the development of specialized sports schools and challenge sports professional teams. Those students take part in competitions on behalf of their schools. The instruction behavior and the learning situation of those universities are different from specialized sport universities. However, this study was conducted among students in the skin course at Harbin Sports University in China, and a more comprehensive study is needed to expand the research subject and further the research. Second, this study conducted on the basis of the large-scale survey questionnaire by using a quantitative method, which is different from quantitative method, can gain in-depth responses. Currently, interest in quantitative research is increasing in the field of physical education and social science research. A deeper understanding and interpretation of the results of the study may be acquired through quantitative research method. Therefore, it is necessary to conduct follow-up research by using a quantitative research method. For example, from the perspective of skin culture and in the form of in-depth interviews with students. Third, various kinds of skin-related courses should be developed to promote the skin education program of Chinese universities. In the future, it is necessary to set up skin courses in accordance with social demand, taking into account of various circumstances such as cultural characteristics and the local economy of the university. That's all for my presentation. Thank you very much for your kind attention.